All right, everyone, we're going to get started. So if everybody wouldn't mind kind of congregating in this area, socially distanced, feel safe, comfortable, but if everybody can make their way down to the street below, we'll get started. All right, we're gonna get started, everyone. The food behind me smells really good, so hopefully we can let you all get to it really soon. And appreciate everybody coming out today, wearing masks, being socially distanced. My name's Tommy Mann. I'm Development Director at Camp North End. And on behalf of ATCO and Shorenstein, I want to welcome you all to our Phase 1 grand opening. Special thank you to Mayor Lyles, all of our elected officials, especially members of City Council that are here, our neighborhood leaders from the North End Community Coalition. A special shout out to Daryl Gaston, who's celebrating his birthday today. So happy birthday, Daryl. A thank you to city and county staff, and in particular, Tracy Dodson, Fran West, Lilius John, and their entire economic development team for all of your support of Camp North End. Before I get started, Damon Hemmerdinger, co-president of ATCO, would have loved to have been here with us today, but unfortunately, like many, due to these unprecedented times, he's stuck in New York, and so he sends his thanks to all of you for joining us, and I know he's watching on the live CRVA feed, so hey, Damon. People often ask me, tell me about Camp North End. I want to say it's unlike anything you've ever seen in Charlotte, and as a native Charlottean, I'm very proud to say that. So I tell people, just come on out, check it out. But that's not good enough. So what I end up saying is, Camp North End is a creative hub for innovation, the arts, food and beverage, big business, small business, not-for-profits, and anyone else who understands the value obtained by bringing together the best people from their respective fields into a collaborative ecosystem. We're delivering buildings with real, authentic, historic character, delivering Class A office, retail, restaurants, and artist studios, housing and entertainment, and best of all, we're delivering amazing public spaces spread across 75 acres for the enjoyment of our neighbors, our tenants, and our entire city. But even that description doesn't really do Camp North End justice, because more so than these magnificent buildings and public spaces, what really makes Camp North End special is our community. Our community is so central to what we're doing here that we've actually named it. We call it our Camp Fam. Fundamental to the Camp Fam are our tenants. Our tenants love Camp North End because of the endless opportunities to learn from and collaborate with other tenants on site. People who appreciate the fact that being part of a diverse community of businesses and organizations, not just among people wearing suits, but rather people who are leading their fields in technology, finance, health, the visual arts, the culinary arts, and much, much more, make for a more meaningful, everyday experience. Our community challenges one another to higher standards, and for that reason, our tenants recognize the value of being part of the Camp Fam. Furthermore, we've designed Camp North End with our tenants' well-being in mind. Studies have shown that happy and healthy employees are more productive employees, which directly benefits a company's bottom line. Long before COVID was even a part of our vocabulary, we are making deliberate design decisions to increase occupant health and happiness, like designing a quarter-mile-long walkway around this very building for walking meetings, creating quiet and meditative outdoor spaces for clearing one's head, investing in public art throughout the site, offering an array of healthy and locally sourced food and beverage options from some of Charlotte's best chefs and operators. We're currently at a dozen food and beverage tenants and counting. We're delivering programming curated by our full-time event staff to help tenants make the very best of their time at Camp North End. And in a post-COVID world, our tenants appreciate the fact that they can come back to work knowing that they don't have to worry about common lobbies, elevators, shared restrooms, shared HVACs, but instead knowing that they have access to acres upon acres of outdoor open space fit for meetings, collaboration, and fresh air. In fact, the Center for Active Design recognizes Camp North End as one of the first 4 Fitwel Community Certified projects in all of North America. Finally, turning our attention to today's grand opening, we delivered what we called Phase 0 of our multi-phased redevelopment in the Boiler Yard over by the water tower almost 3 years ago, and immediately with our partner Shorenstein began working on the next 200,000 square feet, which includes 1701 North Graham and 1801 Graham right here at Keswick, and 301 Camp Road over at the Mount. These buildings offer the best of adaptive reuse. Timber trusses, steel beams, exposed brick, wood decking. It all creates the kinds of workspaces that top talent demands. This particular building that we're at today was built by the U.S. Army at the start of World War II as part of the Charlotte Quartermaster Depot. When the Army transitioned to building missiles and vehicles on site, this building became the manufacturing facility for the Gama Goat, a semi-amphibious off-road vehicle used in the Vietnam War, eventually to be replaced by the Humvee. And so we call 1801 North Graham the Gama Goat building. This morning, we'll cut the ribbon on the building by unveiling an original Gama Goat vehicle that will live just like a T-Rex in a science museum in that glass box. I'd like to conclude by recognizing a few people and organizations that helped make all this possible. When we set out to create Charlotte's answer to Atlanta's Ponce City Market, we hired the design architect that delivered Ponce, S9 Architecture. BB&M did all the base building design and some of the tenant upfits along with Alliance Architecture and Redline Architects. General contractors working on the project include Graycore, Choate, Fairwoods, and DPR is finishing the extension of Keswick across the way as we speak. Trinity Partners keeps this place running like a well-oiled machine from a property management standpoint. And a huge thank you to our office brokers at Cushman & Wakefield and our retail brokers at Ascent. Finally, none of this would be possible without the 10 dedicated ATCO employees on site at Camp North End and a large number of ATCO and Shorenstein team members that contribute from afar. I hope you all get to enjoy some wonderful food today. I hope you all join our brokers on tours of the Gama Goat building after the remarks. And I'd now like to welcome Mayor Lyles to provide some remarks.
Thanks, Tommy. Woo! Sorry. How is everybody doing? It's a little bit warm out there. You need to probably move in or move out or something like that. But you know what? If you have the opportunity to live in Charlotte, we know that these days are valuable no matter how hot or how cold it gets. We're still here doing great work. So I want to say thank you for being here. I also want to just say that I'm not as old as this site, but I do remember the Seal Test Factory, and remembered especially because on sunny days like this, I don't know if you know that Seal Test would sometimes make a mistake and their ice cream sandwiches or popsicles weren't able to go to the stores. They might be bent or they didn't, equal out everything. So I want you to know I've eaten a lot of broken ice cream sandwiches from Seal Test, and that's why it's such a pleasure to stand here today and recognize the reuse and the renovation and the renewal and the reimagining, all of those words today with Camp North End. So I want to recognize a few people, because when the rezoning of Camp North End was approved in 2017, I was Mayor Pro Tem. And there were several members of the City Council here that helped make this happen with the rezoning. So I see Larkin Eggleston. Now, Larkin probably wants to claim this as his district, but I think Malcolm Graham is going to make him split it in half somehow. Malcolm Graham with District 2, Larkin's in District 1. We see the Mayor Pro Tem, Julie Isold, here. Is there any other council member that I've missed? I would not want, oh, I can't see behind. Hello. We see Tark Bakari here. Now, he came with me from South Park, so we'll give him a pass today to be in a space that's revitalized and redoing and reimagined, and really glad that we're all able to be here to support it. The rezoning, we said that we would be really intentional about what we were going to do on the north side of Charlotte, and I believe that we have accomplished that. I'd like to say we can take full credit, but I want to thank Tommy and ATCO, our entire team. If you worked on this project, whether from ATCO or from the city, please know I'm giving you the snap right now. So that's really important, because these things only happen when people pull together in the same direction. Tommy, thank you so much. So, you know, what we've been doing is adaptive reuse, and we incorporated something that I think Charlotte is going to be really glad to have. We're going to have commerce. Businesses are going to be here. Resources around how do we do things that are done differently, entertainment and community. This is what we mean by growing an inclusive, welcoming, and diverse city. It's not just the people, it's what the people do that creates this opportunity. In Camp North End, ATCO has created this public space that is a drawing place for neighbors and families with events, small businesses, walking paths, and an abundant public art. I just love every part of what you see as a part of the art here. So what we're going to see are vendors out here today. They'll be out here for everyone for the long haul. You know, recently, after the protests, I wrote an article in the Charlotte Observer that corporations in Charlotte need to lead with their actions, not just with funding, not just with messages of support. And you can see that coming to bear in the ongoing redevelopment of Camp North End. We're not doing the usual, we're not doing the comfortable. There's a diverse team of people, a diverse team of intent, and a diverse work of art and commerce that's going to be successful. We also have to know that Camp North End respected the history, and it's building a community, and for once, we're not tearing something down. We're actually making it work. So I want you to know all the great restaurants, all of the vendors that we're going to have a chance to visit today, that we are excited to see this place and this time open. We're honored to be part of this project and implementing Camp North End vision with the support through the partnerships that our city are most proud of. And now I'm pleased to introduce one of the city staff leaders in this project, Tracy Dotson, our Assistant City Manager and Economic Development Director. Tracy.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. What a great day to be in Charlotte and in Camp North End. This is a special day in particular for me because 2 years ago when I came back to the city, I set out with a different vision to reshape how we approach public-private partnerships. They weren't just transactions, they are relationships over the long haul. And our city is built on public-private partnerships. And this is what these types of partnerships build special places like this. We are thankful for this amazing development team of ATCO and Shorenstein, who've had a grand vision for this property and are successfully implementing, as we see here today, in the authentic nature that Damon dreamed of. I want to recognize Lilius John. Where's Lilius? Back there. She's our public-private program manager, who under this new economic development structure has been able to work this team to bring together our city departments and other stakeholders in our community to overcome hurdles and help see this project where it is today. Lilius, thank you for all of your hard work. I appreciate it. But our work does not stop there. We work hand in hand with Jessica Brown and her team, with the ATCO team, to fulfill the vision of Camp North End and bring in great tenants. That's part of what will make it special. Now, going through this COVID pandemic, we are confident that we will emerge resilient in spaces like Camp North End. This is a phenomenal office location that, with its open air, ample opportunities to get out of the office in an inclusive and diverse settings, and now set apart by amenities such as this incredible Keswick food hall. I am thankful for the opportunity to be a part of today's events, and we couldn't be happier by the place that has been created at Camp North End. We know that Charlotte's bright future because of an authentic partnership and strategic investments in our city such as this. So thank you very much, and with that, I'll bring Tommy back up.
Okay, we're gonna cut the ribbon on the building, unveil the Gama Goat, and then following that, well, let me give you a little history about the Gama Goat. I talked about it in my remarks, but there aren't many Gama Goats remaining anywhere in the country. We found this one on the West Coast in Oregon and brought it here and have been keeping it inside the building while it was being renovated, inside a shed that, if you go on a tour, you'll see a green shed in the building behind me. That housed the Gama Goat, keeping it safe during the renovation of the building while we were building the glass box out here. So we're going to cut the ribbon, and then afterward, I invite you all on Camp North End to enjoy food from our restaurant pavilions that, starting Friday of this week, will be open to the public, ongoing. A lot of our other food and beverage tenants from around the site, from the Boiler Yard, from the Mount, are popped up down here, whether down here on the street or in the space where the two sets of double doors are open behind you all. More of our food and beverage tenants are in there, and that space is air conditioned, so you might want to check that out. And then I invite you all to come on tours. Our brokers will be leading tours through this building. We've got shell spaces, we've got finished spaces, and if you would like to join a tour, just come up here and meet up here near the Gama Goat box, near the silo, and we'll constantly be taking groups through the building. So, Mayor Lyles, if you could help us cut the ribbon on the building, on the Gama Goat.